Hey Aquarius, it's Leo with Crab and Moon, and this is your 2019 year forecast. So this will be looking at all of the energies for your year, and I'm going to start with a word that sort of describes the theme of your year. So your word is hope. An idea like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. So you are learning to have a little hope in your ideas and how things are playing out for you. And it's okay to start somewhere small and just let something grow, basically, is the lesson you're learning this year. So as an Aquarius, you are, ooh, your card just flew out there, but you're an air sign, so you are very intelligent and have some genius ideas, like very innovative, very unique ideas that can honestly change the world and make a huge difference. So this year, really trust those ideas and have some hope that you had that idea for a reason and you can make it go somewhere. You can bring it into the material world. So your spirit animal for 2019 is the weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So it is a year of sitting back and observing how you react to the world and what's going on in the world and how you can use that to your advantage. So again, as an air sign, you can be really in your head at times, too much thinking because you've got like ideas going a mile a minute and thoughts and communication is just constant for you. So it can be hard to be like present in your body and in the physical world as an earth sign can do. So this year is learning to do that, to just be a little bit more in the moment and not so much up here all the time, because then you can't actively put your ideas out into the world. So this is a year of just like kind of stopping, using your five senses, listening to what's going on, and be really in the moment instead of always thinking about the next step, the next phase, okay? So, fairy cards. I'm going to pick one fairy card for you for the year. Aquarius. Okay, vegetarian, and your wish is granted. So, a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So Aquarius, take a look at your health this year. This doesn't mean you have to become a vegetarian, but it just means paying attention to your diet and your lifestyle and what you put into your body and how that's affecting you and how that's affecting your mental state. Because if you're not your best physical self, you can't do your best intellectual work. So this year is really about trying to balance the physical and the mental. So, and then your wish is granted. So whatever you've been wanting for yourself this year to come true, it's already happening. So again, don't overthink it, just let it happen. Alright, so now I'm going to pick one tarot card for every quarter of the year. So each card will represent 3 months of the year. So Aquarius, for your January, February, and March, you have the Seven of Wands. So the first part of the year is about you standing up for your beliefs. You might feel attacked, and this could be just people close to you disagreeing with the way that you do things, or it could be you feel attacked by society or your job, or like you just kind of feel like you're under scrutiny, and people don't really see things the way you see them. But the thing is, that's because you see the world in a very special way, Aquarius. Like you are a very unique thinker. And so sometimes it feels like you have to always be defending your ideas because other people just don't get it. So it can feel a little overwhelming, but this figure is pretty confident in his actions, standing tall, standing strong, and not afraid of a battle. So don't be scared. It doesn't mean you actually have to, be fighting everyone the first 3 months, but it's just about standing your ground and knowing that what you believe in and what you're fighting for is important and it matters, even if nobody else sees things the way that you do. So, second part of the year, so for the springtime, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, here's an Earth card for you. The Knight of Pentacles is the one knight who's not in movement. So he's very steady, He's pausing, he's very practical, and grounded. So this is the energy you kind of have to tap into in the springtime. Take a pause, don't be too in your head, and actually see how can you take your idea and make it a real physical opportunity. So maybe it's a business idea you have, you want to write a book, you want to start a new passion project, anything, you want to move to a new place. Now is the time in the springtime to start actually taking these ideas out of your head, or maybe you're just talking about them, to people close to you, talking with your friends and family, but you're not actually taking the action steps to put it out in the world. So the springtime is the time to just be really practical. Instead of being too thinking, intellectual kind of mindset, it's time to think very grounded. Okay, what can I actually do? Just a few small steps to get started in order to make this a reality. So write down your goals, just do it very methodically, and it will start to fall into place. And for the summertime, so far every sign has had a reversed card for the summer, and you do too. So for July, August, and September, it's the Tower reversed. So the Tower is an upheaval of foundation, and this just could mean like either a dramatic change, whether you decide to leave a relationship, change a job, or just you're changing the way that you live. So you are just changing your foundation, and it's a really good thing because it means starting over. It's a fresh start. It can seem intense because it happens very quickly and abruptly, but that's kind of how it needs to happen in order to get things going. So reversed, I think it's just saying that you are feeling overwhelmed by this change, and it's kind of taking you off your path and making you feel not very capable. But the thing is, you just kind of have to sit back and let go of the reins and let this change happen because it's happening for your benefit. So let some scary changes go on in the summer and just know that they are actually putting you in the right direction that you started in the spring, okay? And then for the last 3 months of the year, you have October, November, December, Strength reversed. So strength is taming the beast within and feeling an inner sense of calm and trust within yourself. So reversed, that's okay. It just means that you need to work a little bit harder to see your own strength. So the beginning of the year, you're feeling really confident in what you believe in. By the end of the year, you need to take that even further and show your strength, not in an aggressive or defensive way, but in a very reserved, quiet way. This isn't always easy for Aquarius because Aquarius, like I said, you are a unique thinker, you do things differently, and you're often quite the character, and people love you for that. So sometimes you want to really put yourself out there and make people see you and hear your ideas. But by the end of the year, you're learning that sometimes it's okay to do things a little more quietly and a little more practically and a little more slowly. So I would say this year, slow down and be grounded and just do things one step at a time and trust your ideas. Use that as the acorn that, starts the growth, but just slow down and don't try to force anything. And I think this year will be the beginning of a long cycle for you where your ideas really start to become extremely successful. So happy 2019, Aquarius.